Let's take a look at Detroit Piston rookie guard Jaden Ivey and his on-ball defense through the first 8 games of his rookie season. We're going to start in ball screen and DHO. So here against the Hawks, Collins doesn't really set this one, but you see Jaden Ivey able to get over the top and stay in front initially. He doesn't get hung up on anything here. But where he has to do better is when he does use that good footwork, he has to have more sense of urgency to stay in front of the ball handler as he allows Dejounte Murray to get into the lane and score at the rim. Here against the Knicks, Ivey does a really good job anticipating the screen, listening to his teammate Isaiah Stewart, but he jumps way up. Look at him jump up on RJ Barrett, not even allowing Mitchell Robinson to get the screen set. The problem is he has to continue to play. A sense of urgency to give multiple efforts as RJ Barrett spins off of it, gets into the lane, and gets an and one. Now, the other problem with Jaden Ivey is he doesn't always use that footwork and get over the screen. So here you see he actually is cross-stepping over the top of the Brook Lopez screen. He should have this left foot trying to get over the top of Brook Lopez's top foot. He gets hung up, and it ends up getting a layup for Lopez on the roll. We're going to see here against the Pacers. So again, he does a good job jumping up and getting tighter to the ball handler. This foot should get over the top of Isaiah Jackson, but as you see, he doesn't. Ivey lifted it up but put it right back down, and he's going to end up having to cross over to get past that screen. You see the contest. We'll talk about that a little bit more. And then one final one here. You see Jaden Ivey opens all the way up. You cannot do this. You have to stay skinny to get through these screens. There's room between Drew Holiday and Giannis, and you'll see Ivey now, he lifts that leg to get over the top of Giannis, and he actually is still able to get back in front of Drew Holiday. The problem is he goes for the shot fake from Holiday and ends up fouling him on the shot. So this is what I'm talking about with the contest. He has to get much more disciplined in those situations. And speaking of discipline, as we move to kind of some more isolation, not in ball screen situations, I love Jaden Ivey's aggressiveness, but he has to make better decisions when to be aggressive and how effective he is when going for steals. You see him completely miss on that one. Also, closeouts. He is completely square to the sideline, giving this direct driving lane to Ty Jerome, and you're just not going to stay in front of those situations as you see him foul again. And then just his focus on the ball. Here he just loses focus and intensity a little bit and essentially lets Jalen Brunson drive right by and again fouls him. He has to do a better job, and we'll show one here in just a second of contesting without fouling. And just another example against the Bucks. He doesn't do an awful job here. You'd like to see him stay in front a little bit better, maybe take a better angle to cut Grayson Allen off before he gets all the way here, but now he's really at a disadvantage. Allen has him on his back, and he gets him up in the air, and Jaden Ivey fouls yet again. 24 fouls through 8 games this season. But here's what he could do better at. So does a good job stopping momentum, staying in front, picks a spot in front of Jordan Poole to make him rise up and shoot the jump shot. And then you see Ivey's athleticism and wingspan able to go up and contest and actually block that one. And there are some good on-ball reps. So here against Dejounte Murray, he's going to sit down, focus, cuts him off driving baseline. He's able to stop his momentum and change direction and really contest and forces this to be a really tough baseline mid-range jumper from Murray that he just makes. You can live with those type of shot attempts from whoever Jaden Ivey is guarding in his rookie season. Eventually you'd like to see more, but if that's what he forces, then you can live with that, and that's what we should look more of from Jaden Ivey. I love this against the Magic. He doesn't get the call, but I love the willingness to take that charge, step over, and anticipate the drive from Jalen Suggs. And then one final thing is just in the post. The Pistons are switching less, but there are going to be cross matches. There are going to be switches, and I think he just has to be able to do this. He's going to give ground. He just doesn't have the weight and strength quite yet to hold his ground against bigger players, but he gives effort there. And then again, you see without fouling is able to contest the shot from Hachimura. He makes it, but again, I think you can live with that. This would be the development. Is Ivey staying in front? Is he contesting every shot without fouling?